Hey gang, I'm here over at the park in between Art Gallery, which you can see right behind me, and then over there, that's the Foundry. So it's a rough time of day for getting light, so I hope you guys can see me. But I'm really happy. I just nailed the musician for the, I secured the musician for the art show, so it's going to be hammered Chinese dulcimer and possibly some other instruments. That's very exciting, getting more submissions. So I think you guys might remember I was freaking out a little bit several days ago, but I'm no longer freaking out. Everything is going well. Everything's going well on my mold too. I put the second layer of mold rubber on, and that is working out well. Boy, I am just in the shadows here, huh? I'm walking around trying to find a good angle, but it's easier said than done, ain't it? Alright, well, that's a little harsh light, but I guess it'll work. Spring break coming up. That's very exciting. Lots to do. Lots of fun activities. Something else I wanted to muse on today was the old G.I. Joe figures. The 3.5-inch ones, not the 12-inch. Now, I had the 12-inch when I was a little kid. And they were pretty cool. And my brother had them too. So it was mainly like a kind of thing, like he had some, so I got some. And, they had the beards. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if you could see this. See this little thing right here? It's a toy. And you can ride it. I'll spin it. You guys can see it behind me. Cool, huh? Alright, sorry, I was distracted by toys. Yeah, the G.I. Joe figures, but the Hasbro ones, the 3.5-inch, were so cool to me. I really liked them. And the comic books that went with them, and the cartoon that went with them. And, for a lot of purists, that era is kind of not the best, because it's kind of an era when cartoons became 30-minute toy commercials. Same thing with Transformers. I really liked the G.I. Joes and Transformers in the 80s. They were really cool. And one of the kind of nerdy things about it is that I started to anticipate their marketing. So the first wave of G.I. Joes, I don't know, they had like 8 or 11 figures. They had 2 generic Cobra Troopers, Cobra Commander, and then they had Stalker, Snake Eyes, Scarlet, Grunt, Bazooka, Short Fuse, and a few more. And so Stalker, he was the black guy, and then there was Scarlet, who's the female. So then the next wave came out, and they had, I believe, CoverGirl and Doc. And CoverGirl was the female, and Doc was the African-American character. So then I noticed that every single wave that came out, they had one new black guy and one new female. Third wave was a Roadblock and the Baroness. And then on it went after that. Next, I think it was, I don't know. But that was interesting. And I really loved those figures. And they're now remolding them. And, or not remolding them, but they repaired the molds and they're recasting them. So they're cast from the original mold. So it's pretty cool, as Miley Cyrus would say. So we got another Sacred Heart meeting this weekend. Also going to Corey's. So this weekend is going to kick off nice for spring break. I'm going to get a lot of work done. Hopefully get a lot of work done around the house. Got a lot of writing to do. So if I'm idle, it is not for lack of things to do. Yeah, I had a question I wanted to ask you guys. Oh yeah, about the live streaming for the next book event. Who's into it? Because I might not go to the trouble if nobody's going to be watching. It's going to be April 11th, which is a Thursday, at 8 p.m. California time. So if you do think you'll tune in to my YouTube channel and watch live Thursday, April 11th, 8 p.m. California time, put a little message down here. Otherwise, I'm not going to bother. But if I have at least one person who will watch it live, I will go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we'll just record it. All right, peace.